Hello everybody and welcome to, I don't know what this is, me solving tactics exercises. What's the title? Jan hits the gym, Jan hits the tactic trainer. I don't know. I do know that I like speaking about myself in the third person and I like crushing all of you, but I'm a little embarrassed by my recent level of play in the Banter Blitz shows, which really is all the chess I've been playing these days ever since the Thailand Open ended. So I have a feeling I need to work on my tactical prowess. And since I'm enough of an attention, can I say attention whore? No, probably not. Attention junkie to not do anything in private, I thought, why not film myself while I do the unthinkable and go to the tactics trainer and try to solve exercises to become a little sharper, because I'm tired of blundering the whole piece set every time I play Banter Blitz. I'm not sure if you will get anything out of this, if there's anything to learn. What we'll do is we'll solve tactics exercises, talk about my Grandmaster Lee thought process, do a lot of whining, complain about my rating being too low, the show being rigged. So pretty much the usual experience you get from one of my shows. To show that I mean business, I put on my most businessy shirt, which I know it's amazing. It has a white collar and it's blue, but it's the same shirt. So it must mean that I am a very important person, because else why would I wear such a shirt? Having said all that, let us go to, is this the Chess24 website? Let's go to the tactics trainer. It's learn tactics trainer. What I do, I click on start classic trainer. Classic trainer. I can make this bigger. And here we are. How does this work? It's your move. I'm black. I've been here before, so I'm not completely ignorant, but I do not and have never done a lot of tactics exercises. Therefore, I'm only being half facetious when I feign to have no clue what's going on. Anyway, here we have a bunch of pieces on the g-file. So I should checkmate my dear opponent on that g-file. If I go knight f4, he has queen f6. So knight e5 is the first move that comes to mind, just to block that diagonal. Seems to work, no? Let's do it. Oh, knight h4. There was more to come. But I have knight f3 check. That looks good enough. A queen is a queen. Yay me. 1 out of 1. This is easy. Next one. My color is white. White to move. There's back rank business. Hang on, I see a trick, I think. So I'm trying to somehow get a back rank mate in. Therefore my instinct was knight g6. If fg something will drop, like rook d6. And there is a back rank mate in the end, so you would have to go hg. Then I wanted queen h4. King g8. Queen d8. That looks like it should win, right? Queen d8, rook d8, rook d8, king h7, rook h3. So after knight g6, hg, queen h4, he would have to go queen h5. Then if I still go queen d8, rook d8, rook d8, king h7, rook e8. Yeah, I'm kind of winning, right? I think so. This is the line I was talking about. And yeah, there's a threat of... we don't have time to explain the deep thought process after the thing is finished, so I should do that before. But there's no breaks here. Next one. I didn't even take time to ask, can you see me, hear me, all the good stuff. I don't mind if you post solutions in the chat, but then probably I shouldn't be looking all that much, since that undermines the great training effect I'm trying to get out of this. So do whatever you want. What's going on here? don't really get it yet. Which is normally bad news, because chess is... what is it called? It's a lot of pattern recognition, so if you can't spot it instantly, it often becomes very hard to spot it at all. So they have tricks on this diagonal. Bishop e5, queen a3, rook f8, bishop g7, king g7. Don't see it. Takes. Takes here, takes here, takes here, king takes. There's no follow-up, is there? Queen d4 check. King takes h6. Nah, I don't see it. So what else could I possibly do? Could play some random move, of course, like rook c3. But that can't be it. This bishop is strong, so it feels like it has to go. Nah, I got nothing. Takes. Takes. Maybe some slow move then, like queen d4. Now I'm doing the thing that one probably shouldn't do, but it's so tempting to do anyway. Like, you know there has to be a solution, so you try to come up with something that makes sense with hindsight. But this could work, right? Bishop e5, queen a3, queen d4. Problem is the queen from a3 covers the f8 square. So I'm not really sure. I'll checkmate there if the knight goes somewhere. But maybe something's gonna give down the stretch. And once again, this is probably not the recommended technique to playing your games or to solving tactics exercises. Well, what are you gonna do? Queen d4, it's over already? It was just getting interesting. Okay, next. Wow, this is fast pace. And here I see a trick which puts me more at ease. I can take on f6, rook d1, rook g5. Let's do it. Let's not waste time on tricks. Ah, the line continues. That's too bad. I thought the job was done already. Because when the job is done, then you must learn how to celebrate. That's a bit of a cooler. Like I thought. Spotted it. Let's go home. And now rook d5. How can I punish that? Queen h5 it takes, and that feels a bit slow. No, that doesn't work. Queen g4, bishop g4 is not ideal either. b3 looks like a very strange move. Rook takes b5 also comes to mind somehow. And rook b5. Looks good. Rook b5, queen d3, but doesn't really feel solution-y. Queen c4 maybe. Maybe queen d3 immediately. That could be a cute move. And takes, I still have rook g5 and I'm threatening queen g3 and he doesn't really have any defense like queen c4 I would guess. Let's do it. Looks cute at least. No? Why not? We'll figure it out later, I guess, at the end of the show. Look at all the X's and O's, which ones I got wrong, and we'll try to, whatever, claim it was rigged and my solution was just as good. The usual behavior. What can I do here? It's my move. It's good news. If it was my opponent's move, this would be much tougher. What's the material balance? Here's like a bunch of pieces for a rook, like 2 pieces. So I'm some material down, but not a lot. My normal instinct would be like rook e6 to take on g1 and then go rook g6. Or rook e6, I guess, knight d4, and I don't achieve all that. So let's look for cheapos. Rook e1, trying to overload business. Rook g6, hg, queen e1, and bishop f1, knight e3. Once more, rook e1, rook g6, hg, queen e1. I also have queen f3 then, king g1, queen g4. That's just a perpetual, isn't it? That can't be it. Feels like rook e1 is correct because it's such a showy move, and knight e1 or bishop e1. Run into rook g1, followed by queen f1. But once again, that's sort of backtracking. Ah! I'm an idiot. I'm not aware of the rules of chess. After rook e1, rook takes g6 is not really a legal move because rook takes h1. Okay, that simplifies things. It's very important to respect the laws of chess. What is this? This pawn is weak. How can I deliver checkmate on this square? Bishop g2, queen g2 doesn't really get me anywhere. Rook f3, queen f3 doesn't either, right? So I could do I could do rook f3 and after queen f3 bishop to g4, tending queen somewhere bishop f3, which looks winning, but I'm not sure. Rook f3 doesn't really feel like it, does it? What else is there? Nah, I don't see anything better. I'll do it. Yup, was it, I guess. What's going on here? Knight c5. So I have a b pawn, which I would like to queen. If I take on c5, queen c5 is check, then b6 falls. That would be bad news. What would be normal move? Queen b1, this queen takes a4, doesn't do anything. Any checkmate tricks? Nah. b7, knight b7, queen d7, king h6. Also not what my dreams are made of. So what do I do? Where's the trick? I don't see it. I'm not sure if me saying a lot is as great a show as it is in my mind. But it is what it is. Queen d8 looks like a random active move. But now he even has queen e1, queen takes h4. Can't be it either. So let's think about natural moves. Knight c5, queen c5 check. King anywhere, queen takes b6. Nothing. Knight goes anywhere, queen b6, nothing. Queen moves, queen takes a4, also nothing. We're running out of options here. Queen c2, is queen c2 clever? If knight a4 doesn't look clever at all, really. b7, queen b6 check. Nope, that's not it either. So far, by deep elimination. I was going to say, I've arrived at the conclusion it has to be b7. b7, he can just take. What I haven't thought about yet is like random king moves, like king h2, king h1, probably king h2 to step out of checks. Yeah, that could be it. Knight a4, b7, and at least I'm out of danger. Queen a4 I can take, and then b7. So yeah, let's get the king out of the way. b7? I guess, no? Or check first. Does that make a difference? b7, queen c7. I could give a check. And then after king h6, I don't know, threaten checkmate somehow, queen to the 8th rank, and then go b7. Maybe that's better. Let's give a check. Yeah, seems to be it. Was this knight g4, hg, queen h6, queen h3? That's not it. But it feels like the right direction. knight g4, hg, bishop g1 maybe? Queen g1, queen h6. Feels matey, doesn't it? Yep. Or this. King h7. This feels queen g7-y. Would be. I haven't really processed the situation on this side of the board yet, but queen g7 still feels like the way to go. Bishop g7, hg, king g6, knight f4, king g5. Don't see a mate yet. It feels like it should be there. So tempting to just blitz out queen g7 and then hope for the best. But oh, queen g8 wins. See? That's why you shouldn't blitz out queen g7. Look for a better idea, like this and this, checkmate. Who knew? This, yeah, here I see a piece dropping. This is right up my alley. Collecting pieces. The problem I have is both move orders seem winning to me. Bishop a6 followed by bishop f6, or bishop f6 followed by bishop a6. So I don't know which one you want, what you want. But yeah, this is right up my alley. Ooh. This does not look like it's on any alley I've ever been to. Looks like some sicko King's Gambit. What do we do? G4? Queen G4, Rook H2. Is that it? Guess, no? Must be some twist. I'll find out. Ah, knight E3. Is this the twist? Can take it. Queen E3? Because bishop E3, queen H3 check is not ideal. So yeah, this is pretty much forced. Bishop F4, whoa. Very confusing. I can take on H5 with either the rook or the pawn and then go rook H2. Defend this dude. So rook or pawn? What you want? I don't know, I'll go rook. Go back. What's happening here? Not a lot of pieces left. That should make things easier, I would hope. Doesn't look like I'm winning this. Does it? Looks like I'm kind of lost, so there must be some trick. Rook A2, rook takes B6. It's bad news. Rook D8 threatens checkmate. Any random move like H3, H4. What's the bad news? Ah, it's one of these long castles. Trick exercises. All right. I don't like that it jumps away instantly after I solved it. That way, we can't explain expertly. What else? What is here? Rook E3, Fe, bishop H3. That feels like the wrong move order, then let's say rook F2. So if I start with bishop H3. G8, rook E3 looks good. Fe, queen H3, there must be checkmate somehow. The problem is bishop H3, he's not really forced to recapture. I'm not sure if that is what we're looking for here, but what else could I do? Rook E3, Fe, bishop E4, rook F2. Doesn't look winning. Could go for some rook E4 with tempo at some point. It's kind of pointless as well, isn't it? I don't really see anything better, but it feels a bit silly to do this. But yeah, it seems like it's a solution and he makes some random move. Not a fan of this exercise. I have to tell you, Chess24, exercise people, whoever you are, I don't like this one. Bishop h3, queen h4, and the exercise continues. It's very confusing. I can take on g2 and then take on e3. I guess I'll do that, but it confuses me. Okay. Ooh, more. Rook h3, first instinct. Gh, queen h3, king g1, bishop d4, queen d4, and I don't have a check on g8, which is a great pity. Still feels like we're on the right track. Rook h3, gh, queen h3, king g1, rook c2, queen c2, bishop d4 wins. So, is there any annoyance with bishop g8? Not really, I can just take, right? And after rook c2, rook e2, I can take on bishop d4. Yeah, it looks winning. Let's do it. Yay me. Yay me, Lannister. What is this? Feels like I should have some knight g6 tactic. Ugh, but I have to first figure out what's going on. So what's the material? Roughly equal, but I'm a pawn down or something. Yeah, something along those lines. So let's calculate. Knight g6. He probably can't take with the bishop because the queen is hanging. And after hg is check. Yeah, that's checkmate. King g8, rook h8, king h8, queen h5. Typical mechanism. So knight g6, he has to go king g8. Which feels like a good start. But I'm sure the drama just starts. Knight h6 maybe? Gh forced. Then knight e7. I'm just making up stuff, but it looks like it makes some sense. You guys following me? Knight g6, king g8, check. He has to take, takes. Knight e7. If king h8, bishop f6 is mate, or mate soon. And if now I lost track myself. Knight g6 takes. Knight h6 takes. Knight e7. Bishop e7. Bishop e7. King h8. Bishop f6. Kind of checkmate. And if bishop g6, the queen is always hanging, right? I'll do it. Who has the time? Check. King g8 forced. Check. Gh forced. Check. Knight e7. Did I think about knight e7? I only thought about bishop e7. But I guess it's similar, no? Bishop e7, bishop g7 takes, king g7, rook g3, king h8, bishop f6. You could argue that I should have thought about this beforehand. But as I said, who has the time? Boom! Checkmate, Mr. Unknown. This looks good. This looks like some Morphy game, some knight f6, rook d8 sort of trick. So how do we do it? Maybe not that easy. Queen e5, knight e5, rook d8. And if queen e5, queen e6, where's the tricks? How hard can this be? Maybe it's not queen e5. That's so tempting. Queen e5, queen e6. Must be something. I don't see it though. Blind spot. Takes. Queen here. Now, checkmate the guy, somehow. Don't get it. Knight d6, bishop d6. Nah. Do we have other options? It feels correct to go queen e5. Very hard to move on from that. Bishop g4, queen e5. Queen 6, rook d7. But I can't make anything work. What else is there? Knight f6 is nonsense. Queen f6. Rook d7 is also sort of nonsense. Best case scenario is next move is queen e5. Rook d6, bishop d6. Ah, hang on. Rook d6. No. I got nothing. Takes, queen e6. Maybe just takes, fe, bishop h5, g6. Is that some mate? Doesn't feel like mate. Do I just give up and try my luck with queen e5? I think that's not how we're supposed to do it. But I don't see anything. Takes, queen e6. Takes, takes. Check, g6. Knight f6, he takes, and rook d8, king f7. I'm running out of pieces to sacrifice. No, don't see it. I'll try this. Yeah, queen e6. What can we do? Takes looks correct. I'll just do it because it feels like the best move. No, here I missed some tactic. Still don't see it. We'll revisit that spot. This looks like some Queen's Indian. Rook d7 works here. Queen d7, bishop c6 would be my first instinct. Second instinct would be bishop c6, dc, queen c6. But normally it's better to act on your first than on your second instinct. So rook d7, queen d7, bishop c6. How does that go? Queen c7 seems forced. Bishop a8, rook a8, and then queen c6. Yeah, that makes sense. Queen d8 doesn't strike me as very challenging. Now I can just take, right? I don't think they gave the critical line as the main line here. I think queen c7. I would have had to spot that trick. What is this? Bishop f6, intending to checkmate, comes to mind. Queen h1, bishop f1. Ugh, queen e4 is annoying. Anything else? Bishop f6, queen h1, bishop f1, queen e4. Still annoying. I also don't know if he's still allowed to castle kingside. But I guess I should operate under the assumption that he is. So is it some very deep stuff like queen d6, queen h1, king d2? Could make some sense. I'm covering a lot of squares at least. It's weird, but who knows? Might work. Let's find out. Queen g2, bishop f6, no? Yup. Next, this looks like some classical double bishop sacrifice. Shall we just do it and then think? What is this called? The Horvitz bishops? The Lasker bishops? I don't know. Anyway, this one, oh, I was gonna say is easy enough until I spotted that the bishop from d7 actually controls the square on h3. So I have to still handle with the minimum amount of caution here and go for this checkmate. But yeah, that's a very typical motive, giving these two bishops. Not that hard. What's happening here? The bishop is under attack, which is very unfortunate. Can I give it and then somehow give back rank mate? Not really. Queen c7, what not, he takes. And worst case scenario, he goes h6. So that's not it. I could go queen to e4, threatening a check. And defending my bishop, then g6. Not all that exciting either, is it? Doesn't look all that exciting. Where's the tricks? I just spotted something in this other one I failed. After queen e5, queen e6, I have knight f6, gf, queen e6, fe, bishop h5, checkmate. Probably shouldn't be thinking about that while I'm looking at this. But such is life. Alright, so what's going on here? Maybe I just have to make it draw somehow because I'm worse. I'm pawn down. Doesn't look like white could win this, really. Unless I'm missing something obvious. Nah. So queen e4, g6. I don't even see a draw. Takes. Nah, it's nonsense. Queen c7, queen b1, king h2 is the best I can come up with, but also doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't get it. Wrong. Didn't see anything. Hang on, this looks like some famous position. Isn't it? It feels like I've seen this before. Some Dvoretsky. I have a feeling I did this video series with the late Mark Dvoretsky. I have a feeling something like this was in there. Anyway, half knowledge won't help all that much. I should solve it. Rook a2, rook e8, rook a8. Looks like an idea, no? I feel like I've seen this before. This works, right? Rook a2, yeah. Yeah, this one looked familiar. What's this one? I want to go queen e7. And if rook e7, rook f8, king g7, rook g8. Which is not really checkmate, but close. Nah, I might have to iron out some details on that idea. Nah, queen e7, you can also just go queen e7. It does not feel like it. So if I go queen takes e5, black has to go queen e5 because rook e5, rook c7 wins. So queen e5, queen e5. Then, any tricks? Don't see any. Queen e5, queen e5. Nah. What else is that? Rook h7, king h7, queen h6 would be checkmate. But there is rook takes h7, which looks stronger. Does that line continue somehow? Rook h7, rook h7. Nah. Should be 5, queen e5. Doesn't seem to work either. Alright, so far we've got nothing. That means we need to caffeine up. caffeine up. Ante up. Takes. Takes feels wrong. Come on, I'm sure this one is obvious. Once I think of the right move, the lines should be obvious. But I haven't been thinking of it so far. How hard can it be? Queen f6, bishop f6, nah, nonsense. Going back to rook h7, rook takes. Still got nothing. Bishop e5, queen e5. Nope. Queen e5, queen e5. Bishop e5, rook e5. Just some weird endgame where white is probably worse. Also not it. Bishop e5, queen e5. Nah. Queen takes e7. Queen takes e7. Nah. Grandmaster Lee thought process, ladies and gentlemen. But I don't get it. Bishop e5. Nah. Can't be rook h7 and some queen g6, can it? What am I missing? I could throw in some rook takes d4, but I don't see how that changes anything in any line after cd. Nope. I got nada. Some quiet moves. Rook f2. Doesn't look like the type of position for some random quiet move. Maybe it's a solution, but it would be very frustrating. However, since I can't see it, since I have to make a move, maybe I have to settle on rook f2. Then if rook f7, bishop f7, bishop f4 never works because of queen f6. Such a dumb move though. I don't like it, I'm sure it's wrong. Yeah. Couldn't see it. I'm sure this one is like take, mate. Sometimes you just don't see stuff. What about this? I'm a rook down, so I better act fast. What do we want? We want to somehow checkmate and avoid the king running away too far. Some quiet moves that actually make some sense, like queen f3. But nah, not really threatening enough, is it? I'm weirdly attracted to the move rook g6. Point is after fg, queen h8, king d7. Feels like I should be winning. Queen g7, king e6. Don't see how I'm winning yet. But it feels like it should be winning. Yeah, queen g6, queen f6, queen e8. Should I just act on that weird attraction? Should we act on our weird attractions? It's a question for another day, but for now I'll roll with this. Yeah. Doesn't matter if I go queen h7 or queen g7. Guess not. This is the line I thought about, right? Queen g6, queen f6, queen e8, yeah. What's going on here? Equal pawns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 6. Yep. Queen c1, knight takes d4 check. Ah, but that knight has not many squares. King d3, queen e5. Ah, yeah, that's cute. Magic of pattern recognition. And this knight is trapped. That's nice. What about here? Queen f7, knight g5. The magic of pattern recognition strikes again. Or should I maybe take on c8 first? Looks like an extra rook, right? I think one should probably try to keep as many rooks as possible in chess. All right, so far so good. Next one. Knight f7 comes to mind. Bishop f7, rook e7. What is this? This looks weird. It's pawn on g5 and bishop on h4. What are they doing there? There's also knight f7, bishop f7, knight to c3. Ah, no, but then rook c3. Or is there some more violent solution? Knight c3 first, knight takes. Nah. Bishop e6. But not sure how convincing that is. Not knight e5 is coming. So knight f7, I guess. What's this line? Bishop f7, rook e7, knight e7, queen f7, king h8. Nothing special, is it? Very confusing. I'll take and then think. Bishop takes. So rook e7 was my first thought. Then knight e7, queen f7, and I'm not sure what's going on. Knight c3 is also an option here, which I initially discarded because of rook c3. But upon closer inspection, after rook c3, bc, white might still be doing quite alright. c4 is a threat, then rook e7 is looming. It just feels weird to do this and then this when there is the sexy rook takes e7. But maybe it's the way. One last look at rook e7. No, but knight c7 is okay. I'll go with this. Yeah. Ah, knight takes c3. I didn't even think about because here I'm at the very least much better. Queen f7, rook e7 or whatever. Yeah. Confusing exercise. What's going on here? Black can still castle, I'm guessing. First instinct is queen a4, knight c6, queen c6, and rook d8 checkmate. I would be able to spot. King f8, bishop h6 also looks good. So that leaves queen a4, queen c6. And then worst case scenario, we have rook d8, king d8, queen takes c6. Okay, that should do it. Winning by pinning. Who wrote this slogan, by the way? Improve your tactical skills with puzzles adapted to your level. Doesn't really roll off the tongue, does it? I don't know. Maybe it does. How far are we in? It's like 45 minutes in? Alright, let's hang in there. What is this one? Rook e8, bishop f8. No progress to be made. I have another rook here. I didn't see that rook initially. That helps. So it feels like it's back ranky. But I don't get the full picture yet. Rook f4 looks like a natural move. Trying to clear the way to e8 for Her Majesty. Queen g6. Don't see it. Same old, same old. Or I could go rook e8, bishop f8, and then try to distract this queen somehow. Ideally, without getting checkmated myself. Not gonna be able to do it. So what do we have so far? Rook f4 was one option. When after queen g6, I am still stuck. Rook e8 is the most obvious move. Bishop f8. And then something good. I can't move this rook yet. Nah. Don't get it. Check, back. I can do like showy moves like queen g4. Do they achieve anything? Even queen f7. Rook f7. So many options. Oh, maybe it's one of those deep, like, must-cut connections. Ah, yeah, bishop d6 is probably it. Yeah. Thing with these moves is once you spot them, they make a lot of sense, but often you don't spot them. Here, bishop takes, queen d3, bishop h2, king h2, and so on. Yeah, it should be back rank mate in the end. Yeah, it's a nice move. Yeah, bishop h2, king h2, and we somehow win. All right. What is this? We have two rooks for the queen, and the a-pawn is kind of annoying. So we better checkmate somehow. Bishop d4 check does come to mind. Ah, but it's some cheaper rook g8, bishop h6 business. Looks good. Bishop c3. Is this a tarp? Because I could take the queen. But I could also take the bishop. Why give me that move and this very confusing choice? Now I'm all freaked out that I will choose wrongly, because I'm fairly sure both moves lead to a winning position. Rook c3, what's wrong? I'm very confused. I'll take. So if I took on a2, would I have failed? I don't know. This looks easy. Queen h5, bishop h7. This is a pattern I have employed before. No? Maybe I should have thought about it. The dangers of pattern recognition. Why was that wrong? Anyway, moving on. What's going on here? Knight d7 trickery? Ugh, this one looks complicated. Knight d7, queen d4. So knight e6. Or, no. I was going to say rook f8 and then knight e6, but that doesn't make sense. So if knight e6, let's say queen e5, rook f8, king h7, rook f7. Am I winning? Feels winning. King h6. Can I see a window? A window. Not yet. Knight e6 is also rook b1, but then queen b1 looks good. Fe doesn't work because of queen g6. It must be knight e6. Ooh, but queen f2. Ooh, that would be a bit of a rude awakening. Queen f2, queen g2. Okay. Moving on. Oh boy. Knight g6? Is that better? F3 still shouldn't work somehow. So many knight forks, so little time. Knight g6 doesn't feel right, it's very slow. I could also go rook f8, queen f8, queen c3, but that doesn't feel like the solution either. So, what do all these deep insights leave me with? Nope, I ain't got it. Rook f8 just can't be right. Queen f8, queen c3, and whatever. White's maybe slightly better, maybe not. Probably is better, actually. But there must be something better. Knight g6 doesn't really threaten a whole lot, even queen d4. No, queen d4, rook f8. No, queen d4 doesn't work. Knight g6, rook b1 check. Just king h2. Brazen. So it takes rook b1, king h2, queen d6. Ugh. Knight g6 just feels wrong. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Is this easy? Am I missing something obvious? Nothing obvious comes to mind. Let's think about knight d7 again. Queen d4, rook f8, king h7, rook f7 looks good enough. Ah, it is knight d7, yeah? Rook b1, queen b1, yeah, good enough. Sometimes the first solution is the last solution. Words of wisdom. So rook f7, king h6. How do I win? Some checkmatey thing. Is there some checkmatey thing? I'm looking for some weird artistic mate, but probably it's not there. Knight f8, queen d3, rook h7, king g5. Nah, it's total nonsense. Rook h7. Ah, yeah, it is rook h7. Is it? Just so hard. King h7. I spotted that after knight f8 he can't go king h6 because of queen g6. But he can go king g8, can't he? Check takes. Check back. Nah. No progress to be made there. Then what else can we do? We can always play the endgame. Probably winning the endgame. But it doesn't feel very solution-y. I got nothing. Knight f6, queen d3, knight g8, king g5. Not quite there, are we? f4, king h4. Nah, not ideal. it's just gonna be queen takes d4, I'll be very upset. But I have a feeling that I'm missing some way to punish black for all his sins, or her sins. This line still doesn't work, even if I keep doing these moves. They won't become any better. Nah, I ain't got it. I'll take. That is a solution? Come on, that's annoying. Then at least quit one move earlier. What is this? Queen h6, rook h6, knight e7 would be checkmate. But last time I jumped to conclusions like that. I got it wrong. So this time I will take my due time, do my due diligence, and consider moves like queen h6, he would have knight f5. Hey, queen g6. Queen g6 looks cute. f3, knight h6, rook g6, knight e7, knight g6, knight h6. Yep. Beautiful. What's going on here? Queen g7, knight g7, rook g7, king h8, rook h7, king g8. We have a perpetual, but I have a feeling we're supposed to look for more. Queen f7, rook takes gf. Doesn't look very convincing either. Queen e6, rook e6, rook g7, king h8. Nope. Don't see it. Takes. Maybe that is a solution, just queen f7 and go for maximum carnage. But it's not very satisfying. Gf, king f8. Could go fe then, I guess. Queen b7 and somehow win. Not sure, is that somehow winning? Rook f6. Don't know, but I don't see anything better. Which normally is not a good reason to make some random move, but it feels like this is the correct start. Nope. Should have digged a little further. Thought a little longer. Speaking of thinking a little longer, we have completed the hour. So I'll stop after this puzzle and then we will go through my many sins. Let me try to figure this one out before that happens. So I'm black. I can take on h2. He would go king f1. Then I would need something good. Ideally. Would be nice if we could give a little bishop check on b5. But currently that would be well met by queen takes b5. I could think about sacrificing my queen. Queen h1, king f1, take on g2, king g2, bishop takes e4. Somehow looks tempting, but I'm not sure it works. So I better think it through. Bishop e4, he would have to play f3, because if the king were to go to f1, bishop f3 looks fairly lethal, even though I have to think about desperate measures like takes, some checks, but no, that's winning. So queen h2, king f1, takes, bishop e4, f3. Bishop f3, king f2, let's say, and it's perpetual. But do I want a perpetual? Is the solution to give a perpetual? Are we in trouble? Seems unsatisfying. Even though it's a cute perpetual. What after about f3, gf? No, that's nonsense. King g1. Yep. So I have a draw, which of course is tempting since it's a cute draw. But a bit hard to believe. That could be the answer. What else can we do? Bishop e4 doesn't work. Queen h2, king f1, and then some random move. But why would a random move be the solution? Confusing. I'll take. No, wrong. Alright, and that was the last puzzle. So I failed the last two. Upsetting. But let's go through the ones I got wrong and see what happened. Here, this one I went after rook 88. I took here, which was correct. Rook to d5. And I went queen d3, trying to show off. After rook d3, I was playing rook g5 checkmate. But I'm being told it's wrong, and instead queen d2 or queen c1 would have gotten the job done. Well, I don't doubt those moves were winning. I still don't see why my move was no good. My move looked very beautiful. Queen d3 still looks strong to me. Anyway, next one. I got a couple right. Then failed the last two. Maybe that will tell you something about my psychology. And this one I failed in spite of staring at the position forever. And yeah, that's a bit upsetting. I spotted it while I was thinking about some other puzzle. Here, knight f6 check is cute. gf, queen e6, fe, bishop h5, and we stopped g6, so it's checkmate. That is nice. Should have seen that. This one I just could not. I didn't think of bishop f5 at all, which is odd. Yeah, queen b2. I just could not see a decent move here. But bishop f5. Obvious now that I see it. Weird brain freeze. Just, yeah, using the back rank mate, attacking the bishop. And after queen f6, I'm sure there's some untangling tactic. Queen c7 or queen e4. Yeah. Yeah, should have spotted that. I just did not think for 1 second about bishop f5. What was this one? Ah, yeah, this one, I looked at forever. It's the same thing I almost missed later on, this typical interference. Might have a blind spot for this interference breaking the coordination thing, because I think there was a later exercise where I barely saw at last minute some bishop d6 move. Ah, yeah, should have thought of that. Note to self. Think about this interference business. And yeah, the rest of the line, whatever. I'm sure white is winning somehow. But had I spotted that, I would have spotted the rest of the line. So yeah, that's cute. Bit troublesome, I couldn't think of that. Here, I got so excited. I blitzed out queen h5. What was wrong with that? Doesn't work. Bishop g5, yeah? Fair enough. Now bishop g5, and if queen g5, queen h2 is checkmate. So I spotted the idea, but I got a little over eager. What I had to do is start with rook d7, distract the queen. Yeah, probably would have seen that. Okay, I should stop saying I probably would have seen that. I didn't see that. Had I not blitzed out my move. Yeah, yes, this tactic I was very aware of. That brings us to the last two, which I failed. Shockingly. Yeah, the line is actually easy once you see it. Queen e6, gotta separate that rook from the back rank. And rook h8 check. Yeah, missed that. King h8, followed by g7. Makes sense. Could have spotted that. I will blame, what will I blame? Fatigue, probably. And here, after queen c5, this puzzle, yeah, I didn't really get. b6 is the solution. That's a weird solution, isn't it? b6, queen c4, queen h2. I don't understand this puzzle. This puzzle seems dumb to me. So yeah, this one I'm not so upset about. But the others, I should have gotten. Anyway, I got some of those right. I'm not sure if this show is interesting for you guys at all. Like, I didn't think this is a new show format we need to introduce. I just thought I've been blundering all these things, so might as well do some training. Let's check in with the chat. Which, yeah, I've not looked at all because I'm sure the clever users have spotted most problems way ahead of me. And that would be not very helpful to read out the solutions. But looks like people were guessing along. Thanks for stopping by. I hope we all learned a valuable lesson. Yeah, that last puzzle I'm not so upset about, because that solution does not make a whole lot of sense to me. But some of the earlier ones I could have gotten. And the pattern that I notice for myself is I seem to struggle with these. What do you call these? Interference? Whatever you call those. Those moves do not come to me easily. Bishop e6. Viringa says, nice to see you failing. I understand. That is what people are here for. I got some right though. I got some right. Don't forget. But yeah, it's tough. You have to concentrate, so I don't have as much time for talking nonsense. Maybe that's a note to self for Banter Blitz. Actually, think more, talk less nonsense. Who knows? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this show. I'm not sure if I inspired you. I'm not sure if I inspired myself to hang out on the tactics trainer, solve more puzzles. I've never really done this as part of my training regimen. But maybe I should have. Maybe I should start now. Because, yeah, gets the old brain cells thinking about stuff. And maybe you can pick up some new patterns to be recognized. What do I know? I'm done for the day. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye. Oh, I should mention that I did design this thumbnail. Is that what it's called? The wait for it screen all by myself. And I think it is a work of art. Do we need any design people around if I can do this stuff? I don't think so. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.